Today, I read an article that made me just want to hug my children and cry. Because if in Europe they start justifying those accused of violence against children, it means something terrible is happening to our society. I'm not a politician or journalist. I am a father. And every day, looking into my children's eyes, I think, what kind of world will they have to live in? Today, in Czech Republic, one journalist published a piece defending Jakub Jachal, a man whom dozens of children from Tanzania accused of brutal abuse. A documentary investigation was made about him and the whole world learned the truth. But this journalist writes as if nothing happened. He doesn't mention a single child, not a single story of pain. He portrays Jachal as a victim of circumstances. How can that be? When an adult man against whom children testify is presented in a way that evokes pity, while the real victims are erased from the text. That's not just cynism, it's a dangerous distortion, and it's being done by those who hide behind loud slogans, defending society, fighting sects, but behind those slogans lies mutual cover-ups and ties with Russian structures, including the FSB and its subdivision Rossirs. I'm terrified of this game of victims and defenders. If today they justify a rapist, then who will defend our children tomorrow? Who will they be able to trust if even journalists take the side of the accused? I can't stand watching how children are erased for the sake of an adult man's reputation, and how those who truly help and protect, for example, the ALLATRA movement, recognized internationally, speaking at the UN and twice blessed by the Pope, are being slandered and called a sect just to distract from the truth. Do you understand the danger? Such publications shape public opinion. They are not just words. They trigger a chain of reaction that affects the safety of all of us. I'm speaking now not as an activist, but as a father who fears for every child. Because if today we allow a criminal to be called a victim, then tomorrow no one of our children will be safe. There are no other people's children, because one day it could be yours. And by staying silent, we are creating a world where one day there will be no one left to stand up for your children, for our children, for all of the children.